Am I a moron? I can't tell if this is the best or the worst video I've ever made. There was a hot minute where it felt like I couldn't enter any online space without seeing someone talk about grow a garden on Roblox. And like, this happens all the time. The mountain game with the little boys, Hey Alexa, Wizard Battle, Cookie Kingdom, whatever the world. So obviously I didn't go out of my way to play it. I can only fixate on one game at a time, and right now it's this boring baseball spreadsheet game that I cannot figure out, but also cannot stop playing for some reason. But I learned something that made me completely change my tune. And to explain this, we're going to consult the graph. The most popular game ever on Steam, according to peak concurrent players, that means the highest number of individual people playing at the same time, is PUBG at about 3.2 million. Then Fortnite happened and absolutely blew this record out of the water. Travis Scott's in-game concert hit 11.6 million players. And then they beat their own record when 14 million people hopped on for the fucking Juice WRLD finale remix. Grow a Garden peaked at 16.4 million players. A Roblox game. That's the population of Ecuador, dude. Now I'm hooked. For the next 7 days, I will play this barren, aimless Roblox farming game until I turn these 20 shekels into 1 billion shekels. I will set up auto-clickers before bedtime to systematically crash the stock market. I will manipulate the children in my lobby because their brains are less developed than mine is. I will try and fail to take advantage of these stupid-ass events with no clear benefit. And I will not spend a single Robux because if I spent real money on a Roblox game, I don't think I could live with myself anymore. I can't believe I'm doing this. I spawn in this bleak landscape. A farmer's dream, but a dreamer's nightmare. All I have to my name is 20 shekels, and I sink half my assets into a single carrot seed. What the fuck? This shit has to be invasive. I don't like that he's near me. Nobody likes my garden. Up to 7 other people can join your lobby and play alongside you, so you can trade and gift your garden's bounty, hand out likes to other gardens, and literally just steal other people's shit if you're willing to pay actual real-world money. This is a Roblox game, after all. In the meantime, we've encountered our first obstacle. Planting the carrot. The game just keeps saying over and over to click the dirt, but I swear, y'all, I was clicking my ass off. I tried everything. I slipped into prayer at one point. I'm not religious. This glitch happened every time I booted up the game on a new day, and the only fix I found was literally just manually uninstalling and reinstalling all of Roblox on my computer. Every day. Just a quick reminder, this game had a higher peak than Fortnite, by the way. Holy shit, it's growing. It worked. I had to completely uninstall the whole... That's crazy. The carrots take like 15 seconds to grow before they can be tenderly plucked and sold for a frankly unbelievable profit margin. This is classic Roblox shit right here. Just sold my 2 carrots. Time to buy 4 carrots. Plants grow to random sizes, and any huge ones you happen to stumble upon sell for way more. Mega carrot lifts my finances to over 200 shekels, and I've already increased my net worth tenfold. I was gonna buy 20 more carrots, but it turns out only 3 were in stock. There's a set number of seeds in stock at the shop, and it refreshes every 5 minutes. The more rare a seed is, the less likely it is to become available after a restock. Some especially rare plants, like the Ember Lily, are only in stock for 1 5-minute period per multiple real-life days. Since I still have all this leftover cash, I pivot to buying 3 strawberry seeds for 50 shekels each. These take longer to grow, but the plant remains after each harvest, making for a great long-term investment. Is there anything else to this at all? Oh, well, that's what it is. It's spending real money. My first strawberry harvest, together with the last few carrots, prepares me for my first stock refresh. Not that it matters, since I can still only buy carrots and strawberries. This is the point when I remember that this game was made in 3 days, and suddenly everything makes a lot more sense. I pay a quick visit to my new friend, Skibbity Toilet Riz, sell my bushel of berries, ravage my growing carrot field, tend to the berry grove, sell my wares. This is the gameplay loop for a while. And soon I can afford a blueberry seed, my first uncommon plant. These work similarly to the strawberries, except that they are blueberries instead of strawberries. You're special. You're different than the others. This game is really gonna push my script writing ability to its limits because I'd say nothing of note happens for the next entire video. Everybody who moves into my lobby brings their big-ass palatial garden with them, and it's giving me some wicked imposter syndrome. It looks like there's some kind of bee event going on, and after taking the next few minutes to study up, I head back to my garden feeling honestly less informed than I was before checking it out. The far side of the map is where you can find a rotating stock of pet eggs, cosmetics, and gear for your garden. All of this is outside my tax bracket, unfortunately, but I do get to enjoy some Roblox kids game dialogue. Show me the gear shop. Here is the gear shop. My berries grew like hell while I was away, so I'd take care of those. Wet strawberry. What does that mean? This is easily the most important mechanic in the game. Random weather phenomena are constantly coming and going in Grow a Garden, and these occurrences typically give a modifier to random fully grown fruits in your garden every so often. Crops can become windstruck, moonlit, shocked, chilled, pollinated, and a million other things that increase their sell value by up to 150 times. My strawberry is wet because it rained for a second. I've just passed 1,000 shekels for the first time, and I'm celebrating the only way I know how. That's enough hard work to graduate to my first rare crop, a tomato seed. Getting more valuable crops down as soon as possible is going to be so important now that I know about this mutations thing. There's a whole rainbow growing out of my strawberry bush, which it turns out can just happen sometimes. It's like a 1 in 1,000 chance or something. Same with this gold one. I've had these strawberries for like 10 minutes and there's already a caste system forming. The golden rainbow berries alone sold for like 1,700 bucks, so I'm way in the money now. I jump at the opportunity to secure another 2 tomato plants and my first 2 corn seeds, which are also rare. Every harvest of these strawberries is like an arthritis any percent speed run. My garden is already growing little by little. It may still not hold a candle to skibbity fart toilet world or whatever, but it's my garden and I love it. Soon I've saved up enough to afford bamboo, my first legendary crop. When I go to plant it, I realize that a swarm of bees has descended upon the garden. Millions of people will likely die due to anaphylaxis, but more importantly, they're pollinating my crops and tripling their value. No one's given my garden a thumbs up and I'm starting to feel self-conscious, so I wander over to this random kid and drop a quick like. My theory is that they're gonna feel flattered enough to return the favor. I grab another bamboo seed after restock and plant it while reading a Reddit thread about some kid getting pissed because his mom wouldn't let him back on the computer when the Ember Lily was in stock. I harvest my tiny little bamboo shoot and replace it with a new one. Turns out bamboo is like the best money-making crop out there because we have already hit 10K. I log off for the day feeling a lot closer to my goal than I actually am. 0.001% for reference. Bamboo is in stock, so I'm grabbing as much of that as I physically can, which is 3. I use my next infusion of cash to snag 3 legendary watermelon seeds, and on my way back I see that by pure chance my one giant bamboo plant has been pollinated. This thing alone is gonna put me through college. Watch this, guys. I pick up an apple tree and a couple more watermelon seeds, and my garden is quickly filling with legendary plants. Hello. What do you like my garden? What do you think? Goodbye. Are you real? I don't think you're real. You're either a robot or you're on codeine. Okay. Couldn't take the farming life anymore. What is happening? Who are you? Is this a ghost? Was this person sent to punish me? Now that we've got all this excess money, I decide to sink 50K into my first pet egg. Now I just gotta wait 10 minutes for this thing to hatch. The idle part of this idle game is starting to set in, and this fucking guy keeps running through my time-lapse shots. The egg is ready, and folks, we got a farm dog. Pretty damn cute. Whoops, guess I can just grab him if I want. According to Google, this thing has a 10% chance every 60 seconds or so to dig up 1 random seed, which I guess could be helpful. Don't get it twisted though. Stubby's here because I want him here. Feed the bit. Stop. Oh my god, this dude's driving me fucking nuts. Oh my god. How are you supposed to feed this fucker? Studying the gardens of those more successful than me is going to be instrumental in my rise to the top. The same way an aspiring athlete views game film, I'm jotting down every little thing I notice about these endgame farms. And the main takeaway here is that everybody's just going biblical on the bamboo. Looks like my observation about bamboo's value might be rooted in fact. Well, thankfully there's 14 bamboo seeds in stock, and I'm buying all of them as well as my very first coconut tree. But that wasn't the biggest prize up for grabs, not even close. A single grape seed, a divine plant, the second rarest in the game. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Oh, I can't afford it. I shouldn't get so hung up on my shortcomings. I've still got all kinds of fun new plants to look forward to. Oh, the planting broke again. All right, I gotta uninstall Roblox. While planting my bamboo, I see that I've lucked into a massive one. If I can leave this sucker around to get as many modifiers as possible before harvesting, I could make some serious coin. I'm trying to make some connections here. Did you see? I liked your, did you see? I don't like looking at you. All right. I need to leave my fruit out more so I can get more modifiers. See? How do I gift something? I don't fucking know. Oh. Except I will not forget you. Oh, okay. Don't be afraid, Derpy. I'm not sending that, by the way. I don't want to actually freak this kid out. Oh, we got cactus. Mythical. Boom. I hated that. Jesus Christ. Now that I've realized that leaving valuable plants out to get blessings poured upon them is the move, I decide that the best course of action is to just raise my berry field. Having a ton of cheap fruits out all the time means the actual good shit is never gonna get touched by bees and Mother Nature. Also, whoops, there goes the giga bamboo plant that was supposed to buy a home for my grandkids because this dude harvested it from the other side of the fucking garden somehow. Dylan, like my farm. If you're gonna walk in here, drop a like. Look at this default bitch just staring at me. Get a job. Can I trade for puppy? What are you, insane? This boy's gotta be sick in the head. You think I'd trade you my puppy? Please? No, Dylan. Yeah, why don't you scooch on out of here, Dylan? He did. I didn't even notice. I feel a little bad. I'll go drop a like on Dylan's farm. No, I'm not taking your rat. Get out. Stop. I'm going to like your farm to say thank you. A blizzard blows in. Did y'all catch homeboy floating above my tomatoes for like 1 frame? A blizzard blows in, and I want my bamboo to be chilled as much as possible. In real life, them boys would just die, but this is Grow a Garden, so it like triples their value somehow. So in order to make bamboo the star of the show, I make sure to pick everything else in the garden. Oh, it's over. Dylan, you are overstaying your welcome, my friend. I need you to get off the premises right now before I put a hole in your face. I'm being so serious. Oh, he's typing the bitch. I can tell he's just staring at me with the lead paint. I'll give whatever for the dog. It's a rainy night, which means a chance at both wet and moonlit mutations. Now that I've got all these liquid assets, I invest in my first sprinkler. Dropping it next to my young coconut saplings will apparently make them grow faster and potentially larger. My moonlit tomatoes. This game has its hooks in me, dude. I know this seems backwards, but the apple trees are somehow making like 0 monies. They're going to hell with the berry plants. Same goes for the tomatoes. Man, farming is way less fulfilling than people say it is. Dylan, get your sorry ass out of my farm. How many times? Okay. Today I discovered that there's a set of 3 quests per day, and apparently the seed pack from finishing them all can give you really rare plants that I wouldn't have access to otherwise. I've already finished one of them, and planting 100 carrot seeds should be super easy, so all I have to do is get my hands on 3 dragon fruit within the next 3 hours. Every single upgrade in this game is temporary and has limited use, which irks the hell out of me. I feel like this would be so much more addictive if there were literally any permanent upgrades you could work towards. There is absolutely nothing for me to do at this point other than wait for the seed shop to restock. Some dude just gave me a dog while I was eating a granola bar, and like, yeah, I'm gonna take that. The bamboo in stock is always appreciated, but then I scroll down and see 16 mushrooms available. My first divine plants. They run at 150k each, so I can only afford 2 for now, but as far as I can tell, these things are just bamboo but better, so this is a top priority. I only have 5 minutes until the stock resets again, and they're gone forever, so I need to raise as much money as physically possible until then. I'm cashing in on my bamboo I left out to be frozen, chilled, and pollinated. The whole ensemble comes out to about 300k, so I've secured 4, but regrettably left 12 on the table. An absolutely devastating opportunity to let slip by. Joe, can you fuck off, please? I'm busy. Oh, never mind. Accept. Thank you. That's really sweet. He's trying to give me more? Oh my gosh. Decline. I will take your bribe for sure, but Dude, okay, no, this is not fair. This is actually not fair. Gotta be honest, if I knew Joe's fruit would sell for that much, I would not have accepted it. Just didn't expect kind neighbors from an online Roblox game. Sorry for cheating, everybody. People are gonna think this is staged now. What the hell is that? Well, I can't worry about that right now. The current plan is to amass giant bamboo and mushroom fields and then just leave them there fully grown until they're silly with mutations. Dude, look at these gardens that these people have. This is ridiculous. I'm in like a pro lobby. That's why Joe is giving me so much shit. It's $125 billion of net worth. Is this you, Joe? Look, I know I'm gonna get heat for that, but one, I didn't want to say no to this nice kid giving me something. Two, how was I supposed to know this bitch had the Hope Diamond in his back pocket? And three, I'm just getting into character, dude. Is there anything more fundamentally rooted in economic prosperity than the fact that only like 5% of my net worth is actually mine? Y'all seriously think I'm gonna pass up the opportunity to be a sugar baby? Now that would be bad business. Another lucky break comes my way as I find a dragon fruit plant for sale at the shop. If it grows fast enough, I might just be able to finish off my daily goals before the deadline. I plant that sucker, hook it up to a basic sprinkler, and water it like hell. I want some of my new funds to go towards upping my pet game, and hopefully this rare egg helps with that. After about an hour of waiting, I can finally harvest my third dragon fruit and claim my prize. I got something new. It's a peach. And suddenly it was all worth it. All right, well, this is the big moment. Who's going to be joining Stubby and Stubbs? Cat. I just leaned all the way forward. A fucking bombshell shop. Look at this. 17. Boo. And mushrooms, dude. After deleting and reinstalling Roblox for a fourth time in 4 days, I plant my new money makers and wait for these puppies to mature. Damn, son. I'm out of mushroom. What the fuck is that? It's God's hand? That's grape? That is legit the scariest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. At this point, the gameplay has boiled down to just scrolling through the shop on my second monitor every time it resets while I'm working on music. Does not sound right. Man, I've got a long way to go, dog. I'm still not even... Jesus Christ. I got gifted like $1 grillion and I'm so far away. We finally have a new fruit. It was foretold by that big ass one. Jesus, I wish mine was like yours. Oops, my game froze. What the hell's that? What is going on? Everybody else's mango is like the rapture. What are you guys doing to your mangoes? It's tiny. It's so small. How is everyone else's like this is ridiculous, bro. $4.5 billion this person has. Some people don't know where their next meal is coming from. Jesus Christ, dog. 4 more like Bill Gates just dropped into this lobby. This dude has $149 billion. We got a little boy in the chat. Wismo night. It's past midnight, which means a fresh install of Roblox and a few more fully grown plants. Remember when my garden was just a sad little dirt box? If you don't, just start the video over. Ooh, this is new. Sugar apple. Okay. I'm really trying hard to care about this game, man. These last few days are going to have way less interesting footage since I'm kind of just out of shit to do. It's straight up just unpausing the recording to buy stuff from the shop and then pausing again. Here, let me show you what my raw footage looks like. Another set of goals completed means another free seed pack, and this time it's a mythical pineapple seed. I'll drop that near my sleeping cat. Oh, she's done sleeping. Hours of nothing but buying bamboo have given me almost 100 new bamboo plants, and I'm gonna have to think about my first big harvest soon because we're running out of room. Also because the hours of shop watching have pumped my plants full of mutations. Whoa, what's up with these? Are they shocked? Pollinated, shocked, and frozen. Okay. It's getting real, man. All right, let's do our first big harvesting spree. Let's get all these. I carved out a good bit here. These mushrooms are worth a lot, so any that aren't mutated need to stay. Please be a lot. Holy shit, 13 million. Okay. All right, that puts me over the 1% mark with only 2 days left. Feeling great. I put a couple pollinated plants in this honey press thing and trade that in for some flower seeds at the event center. No clue what this shit's gonna do for me. The pollinated coconuts are definitely my best choice for this machine since it only cares about weight, not value. And fun fact about giant coconuts, they're heavy as hell. Ideally, we do anything that's just pollinated and has no other valuable mutations. Okay, for the first time, I'm actually playing the video game. This is the first time I feel like I'm playing a video game. Should be able, yes. Crafter's seed pack. Okay, 20 minutes. I'm gonna grab this pollinated, shocked, and frozen mushroom and see how much it sells for. Should be a lot. Oh my god. Things are going really great. Holy shit. In case you don't know what you're looking at, that's the beginnings of a massive coconut tree. Part of me is really excited since all these rich-ass farms I'm seeing have one giant plant. Maybe people will finally respect me. The other part of me understands that like 1/8 of my total space is gone now. Shit's finally happening. This game has its hooks in me, dog. That was like, I got a total flashback to like elementary school. I had to tear myself away from this game to go make dinner, and I was like legit mad. I was like in a bad mood. I'm finally getting somewhere, dog. Look at that tree, bro. Holy shit. I finally have a big tree. All of the good players have big trees. I can't wait any longer. It's time for the mega mushroom money spread. According to my projections, this is going to absolutely dwarf any sale we've made so far. I'm making sure to leave behind any plants that don't have too many mutations, since selling them now would be a huge waste. There's like 2 days in the making. Okay, we're in 9 figures. I'm sinking a large chunk of my earnings into the favorite tool to protect my giant bamboo plant before realizing that I already picked it on accident somehow. And suddenly, I wish I never bought the fucking favorite tool. Making money may be the primary goal here, but I also want a nice looking garden, so I plant some lavender I bought at the event center at the base of my dragon fruit trees. The crafter's seed pack I worked and waited my ass off for lands on, I think, the worst possible plant rarity-wise, so this shit better be beautiful. I need to AFK on here overnight because it seems like you get more modifiers if you stay online. I get another try at the crafter's seed pack, and I mean, I guess that's better. All right, y'all can have some more raw footage since you've been so good. All right, pause. How come all these bitches have beanstalks but me? What am I missing? Please, I'm legitimately begging. I'm embarrassing myself. All right, seriously. Shoot myself in the head, dude. Holy shit, dog. God damn it, the recording was paused. I just snagged an ember lily. I'm so embarrassed. I just snagged an ember lily from the shop while I was playing 2K with my friends. I had this on my second monitor just refreshing the seed thing. Oh my god, the recording, no one's gonna fucking believe me.
Oh! Bye! It's finally here! I just got a divine plant in Roblox Grow a garden.
My crocus froze. No. It took a little while, but I've finally got my first prismatic plant. I keep getting lame-o ones. Son of a bitch. I'm well past the point of giving each plant a little growing room. Now that I know that it doesn't matter where you put things, I'm packing bamboo plants together like sardines in every crevice of my garden. Another new divine plant and a bunch of bamboo is always going to make me grateful. I think tonight I'm going to find a program that can auto-click for me, and I'm going to AFK overnight. This is embarrassing. All right, it is 8 in the morning. I'm back on this godforsaken game. I set up an auto clicker overnight to buy the beanstalk over and over again. It looks like I secured one of them, and it kept me in the game to get more mutations. I had a dream about this fucking Roblox game while I was sleeping last night. And I don't think I've ever felt more embarrassed before. I should have a lot of mutations from staying in here overnight. Looks like just about everything is frozen. My big ass coconut tree is finally growing coconuts. My pollinated celestial frozen giant lavender is pretty cool. My little cocoa beans are done. I'll probably grab those. Let's do a big harvest. Let's open the day with a big harvest. How's that? Valuable. Look at this. Pollinated celestial shocked frozen. Literally never seen that many. My First Ember Lily is ready. My peppers. Oh man, Moonlit Frozen. This is about to be big moves. So let me clear out a little group of bamboo here. Beanstalk. Sell my inventory. 3. Okay. We're almost halfway. Yeah, bang. Oh my god. That fire sale vaulted me past the halfway point, but it does create a problem. I am now out of, like, everything. All these funds mean another shot at getting literally anything better than a common pet. I feel like something called a mythical egg should give me something interesting. I drop a sprinkler next to my young beanstalk, since apparently that can make it grow bigger or something. Okay, 5 hours. Cool. Suck my wiener. Hey, let's go. The key to everything at this point is just hoping more bamboo and mushrooms show up in the stock list. I'm trying to make more use of sprinklers here, and it might be just confirmation bias, but it seems to be paying dividends immediately. Oh my god, we got something cool. Finally, it's a violet corn. It's legendary. My new friend here apparently increases my movement speed by 12.17%. Okay. Later that night, my beanstalks finished growing, and it looks pretty cool. Wish it grew bigger, but no one chooses the body they're born into, and sometimes you're born into a shitty tiny body, like this beanstalk plant. I've been auto-clicking the purchase bamboo button whenever I step away from my computer, so now I can just litter my garden with like 100 new bamboo plants. This staff I got from the event center makes bees more likely to pollinate crops closest to it, so I throw it in the middle of my big-ass bamboo zone. Please, I'm literally begging. I had such a bad day today. This would mean a lot to me, unfortunately. That's the point I'm at in my life. Oh my god. I AFK'd overnight again, this time clicking bamboo seeds. So I've got, how many do I have now? I've got 373 bamboo seeds, and I went idle overnight again, so all my bamboo would get a bunch of modifiers, which it looks like they did. Very good. A lot of frozen, a lot of shocked, a lot of pollinated. Let's harvest. We're clearing out the bamboo. Anyone who knows me knows that there's literally nothing in the world that I care about more deeply than the Boston Red Sox baseball team. Yesterday, they completed what is one of the most shocking trades I've ever seen in my life, in which they sent away franchise cornerstone 28-year-old Rafael Devers for almost nothing just because they did not like him. I have legitimately not felt so devastated about anything in like my whole life. So as a response, what I did, well, first I did a paint by numbers on my floor and almost cried. But then after I was done with that, I picked myself up, I brushed myself off, and I said, now is not the time to mope. Now is the time to devote myself to my craft. Now is the time to hop on Roblox Grow a Garden and reach $1 billion. I've worked so hard to get to this point. Is this the moment? I'm not even fucking close. I'm not even close. At this point, I'm pretty confident that one more night of doing kickflips in the mainframe of Grow a Garden should be more than enough to get me into that 1 Billy mark. So I set up my auto clicker and log off for what will hopefully be the final time. What is the point of loading if you can just skip it? I don't understand this game, dude. Here we are. Back at it. God damn. A paradise egg. For 50 million. Yeah, I think we have to, right? Anything to sell? Yeah, everything. Holy shit, we're on the fucking doorstep. Oh my god. Sell all of it, bro. This has got to get me there. Folks, holy shit. $1 billion. It's time, babies. Paradise egg. Pick up. Stop! Bro, okay. Pick him up. Can I please view my... Oh my god, this game. This game, I'm ready to be done playing. I have a legendary pet. Pets hatched from eggs have a bonus 1 to 5.31 age to their age value. All right, I'm never playing this game again.